Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a look at what the day holds for you, what the energies are that you're working with, and advice on how to best work with those energies, right, for our highest good. You know the drill. Take what resonates as resonates with you. Feel free to check out any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to. You could have messages there. There is a weekly reading for the collective in the description box below. I do that on my other channel, but I link it here for you because it could also resonate with you. It is for the collective. And members, you have your own weekly reading posted. Check that out. Welcome to new members. Thank you for the extra love and extra support. It is very much appreciated. Oh, okay, the Empress. Love, gratitude, abundance. Taurus, Libra energy could be significant. Mother energy could be significant at this time. All right, and thank you. Just to finish my thank yous. Thank you, Pisces, for everything you do, okay? For showing up with me every day, for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing. Your donations are always a wonderful surprise and greatly appreciated. It all makes a big, big difference, and I really, really do appreciate it. And all that being said, we're going to have a look at what the day holds for us, right? Thank you for your well wishes for me yesterday. My family member is doing much better. Thank you. All right. Pisces energy and advice for the day. Okay, here we go. And with the Empress coming out in the pre-shuffle, it could also be a good time to take a break and just show yourself some nurturing, some care, some self-love, some support, some pampering. That could also be something to do, incorporate in your schedule today, okay? Just a little thought. Or you could be called upon to help and to nurture a family member perhaps, or a mother figure, or you're the mother figure in the situation. If you are the giver, just make sure you balance it out. So whatever you give to others, make sure you give something to yourself as well, right? To keep that balance. All right, Pisces. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is an energy of contemplation. It can be a bit of head in the clouds. It can be a bit of just daydreaming energy. It's a focus on the future, what could be, what you'd like to see happen. It can also come up as procrastination at times because we're spending a lot of time thinking and envisioning and imagining, but not a lot of time actually doing anything, okay? On a day-to-day, it could also talk about having a lot of different things you're looking at, okay? So a lot of different options, or you have a choice to make and you're contemplating your options, or you have several choices to make in a short period of time. So you're trying to see the full picture when you're making your choices. In the current situation, we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords. What is it with the Seven of Swords? I use a lot of different decks. And I think we've seen the Seven of Swords. Is this our third day in a row? Lord Almighty. Okay. Two of Cups, Seven of Swords. Now, this could be with the Seven of Cups. There is some sort of hidden factor, some sort of, it can come across as manipulation, something hidden, a secret someone's keeping in a one-to-one dynamic. It could be a couple relationship or you and another person, whether that's family member, friend, someone you get along with on a very personal level, co-worker even. But it could also be with the Seven of Cups where there's confusion, there's illusion, but there could also be self-delusion. So fearing or worrying, this is where we could look for red flags where there aren't any. We could be a little bit paranoid with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords, right? So let's keep going. Let's see what this is about, because this is interesting. We'll get to the bottom of it, don't worry. In the challenge position, we have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy could be significant here. If it's not your energy, it could be someone you're dealing with, whether that's their sun, their moon, their rising, or they just show up as a water sign, caring, nurturing. But it can also be a bit wishy-washy and a little bit slippery, is what I want to say. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely someone trying to talk to you about an apology and a reconciliation, a get-together to clear the air and reconcile. And you're not sure if you can trust this person. Now, you're going to have to trust your own intuition with the Queen of Cups here. If this is someone who has shown you their true colors already, you're going to, the advice, you do what you will, but the advice is, you know, pay attention to what you've seen, pay attention to what you've learned, pay attention to what has proven to be fact, rather than what this person is saying, because words are cheap, right? Talk is cheap. When they say one thing and it's a really beautiful thing, but then their actions really hurt you, we have to go by their actions, not just what they're saying. So there could be something like that you're contemplating today. For those of you, there could be a fear that there's a third party involved impacting your one-to-one dynamic. There's competition somehow for something that you've been working on. It could be in a friendship sense. Someone's trying to take your friend from you. That's the worry, that's the fear, that's the concern. It could be where someone's overstepping in your one-to-one relationship with another. For those of you, it could also be an energy here of either you're not sure if what you're saying to one person, trusting them with a secret, whether or not they're going and telling other people, or that's your fear and that's your concern. On the mind, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands. This could also be where someone is planning a surprise for you, or planning to accidentally bump into you if you have boundaries up with them. This is someone wanting to offer you something. Queen of Cups is holding the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is coming out as well. Someone offering you a gift, offering you an apology, a heartfelt conversation. It's something they've been either they've been very burdened about it and they just want to get something off their chest. Or it's an energy of a lot of work has gone into this surprise, right? It doesn't have to be all bad. It doesn't have to be all bad. It could be someone planning a birthday party for you, planning to get you a gift, and they hope you don't figure it out because you're very intuitive. Planning to ask you out, planning to propose, planning a little party for you with their friends, with your family, and you know there's a lot of work that's gone into this, and they're hoping no one slips, right? It could be that. It doesn't have to be all bad. We'll keep going. If it is, I'll tell you. You know, I'll tell you, Pisces. You know, I'll warn you. The Magician and the Ace of Swords in the Foundation. So this is all about an honest conversation, talking about the truth, cutting through illusion. I really feel like this is someone trying to clear the air with you. Whether there was, because I'm not clear if there was deception or it was perceived deception, miscommunication, misinterpretation. You see what I mean with Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords? It doesn't feel 100% like someone did something wrong and they're dying of guilt or remorse, or they know exactly what they did and they shouldn't be doing. It doesn't quite feel like that. It feels like there was miscommunication, something got misinterpreted, something looked to be one thing and reality was another. And it created a burden, it created a rift, it created distance, it created the breakdown of something. And I feel like the longer someone shied away from having that clear the air conversation, to someone else that was confirmation. So they're not bringing it up, that means they're hiding it, you know? There's a lot of that going on. I don't know what Neptune's doing in the sky, but it feels like a little bit of a fog is around the situation, whatever it is. And even though you think you're looking at the exact same thing, you and another person, you're actually looking at different things. So there needs to be a truthful, honest, this is what it is type of conversation. I also feel like for some of you, someone was trying to spare your feelings. Someone was trying not to hurt your feelings, in other words. Someone was trying not to upset you, and so they just tiptoed around a conversation. But to you, it may have looked like they're being manipulative and they're intentionally hiding things. It's that sort of situation, because I'm not seeing bad intentions in this spread so far. Let's keep going. What happened in the past? We have the Six of Cups and we have Justice. So this could be a one-to-one dynamic in terms of a sibling, in terms of a close friend, something or someone you have a long history with. Definitely there was a break, there was a pause, there was a separation, there was a breakup, there was a like a cold shower poured on what used to be a happy, harmonious, mutually prosperous dynamic. Okay. Could also be where someone didn't agree with a decision, but they didn't say anything. They didn't hide it, you know, necessarily. You can see it all over their face, but they didn't say anything. So it's one of them where it just created tension that no one talked about because it would have led to an argument. There's a lot of assumptions that have been made in this situation. So I really feel like this could be you or the other person really intending to clear the air because they care about your relationship. They care about your dynamic. They care about this partnership, this collaboration, whatever this is. And there's a truthful conversation that needs to happen. They're realizing that. And it's a case of we have to talk about it. We have to call it what it is. This could also be where there's been a lot of conversations, but over text or in emails and you know how that's not, when it comes to emotional situations, text or email may not be the best way to communicate because if people's emotions are heightened and feelings are hurt, we sometimes see a tone where there isn't a tone. We sometimes see an attitude where there isn't an attitude. You can never find the perfect words. Someone might still get hurt. So it's better to have it in person, right? Or at least face to face, a video call if you can't have it in person. I really feel like that's what this person's trying to talk to you about with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups here, okay? So let's see what's going on. We have the Knight of Cups and what you can expect. The Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So there's definitely an offer here, an invitation. Again, to travel, to meet in person. Someone really wants to gift you something. Or again, this is that surprise element that you may be picking up on intuitively because you're very intuitive, but you're trying not to talk about it because you also like to be surprised. That happens to me all the time. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna pretend I don't know anything because I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anymore. I just know something's up. I know something's being prepared. I don't want to know anymore because I like to be surprised. It never happens. I want to be surprised, right? It could be that. But yeah, for others, this is definitely that conversation of coming in, wanting to make amends, wanting to bring you gifts, wanting to shower you with attention and affection, wanting to make up whatever happened, make it up for it, wanting to work on something, wanting to get back to work on something. Strength with the Hangman. If you're the one that's been quiet and you're the one that said, you know, to yourself or even to them, I'm not gonna dig further into this. I'm not gonna ask questions. If you want to talk about it, you want to talk about it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna keep asking, right? But also, this could also be that situation where you can see some things up. You can see someone's going through something and it's really affecting them. And you're trying to be patient and you're trying to be kind and you're asking them what's going on, what's happening, talk to me so I can help you. And they don't want to talk about it, which is fine. But then they take it out on you and you might have had to say, listen, I can see you're going through something. You say you're fine. If you say you're fine, I'm going to treat you like you're fine. And what you're doing is not okay, taking it out on me, right? So I'm just going to take a step back. You deal with what you got to deal with. If you don't want me to help you, that's okay. But I'm not going to be here to be a punching bag either. I don't deserve that. That's not right. That's not fair. So you might have put up a boundary with this person. This is where, and things kind of just got left. Do you see what I mean? Not discussed further, not delved into further, but they reached a bit of a tense point when it got left. All right, so now someone wants to clear the air. Now someone wants to fix it. Now someone wants to address it and correct it. The Wheel of Fortune. Go back to happier times. Okay, turn a corner, turn a leaf, turn a page, move on from it, put it behind you. Now, for some of you, this can be the ex. This can be someone you had a fight with, argument with, you never want to hear from them again. It could be that they are trying to come back. Am I seeing bad intentions? Not necessarily, although there are things that they're hiding, because you have the Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Magician. That's not a good combination, okay, necessarily. That's a strategy. Now, If it's a case of they always choose their words because they want to make sure they're saying the right thing, that's one thing. But oftentimes, Pisces, you pick up on the fact that there's more behind those words that they're not saying, that they're choosing what to say, what not to say. And that can show up as manipulation. That can show up as gaslighting. That can show up as just dishonest. And if that's the kind of person you're dealing with, I don't know necessarily that that can change, because that clearly comes from something going on underneath, right? Where maybe they're very controlled when it comes to themselves. They're very restricted. They may be inhibited a little bit. They may be afraid to say the wrong thing because they've got some abandonment issues. And so if they say the wrong thing in their mind, it's going to lead to abandonment. So they're always careful. They're always walking on eggshells, right? But again, it could be something that you might have tried to talk to them about. What I will say is, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here, this is someone who wants to do the work. This is someone who is here to make the effort, and they're going to show you something to prove that to you. Okay, so if they're coming back, this is how you'll know who I'm talking about. If they're coming back, trying to come back, where in the past they've been very unreliable, kind of wishy-washy, not sure if you can trust them or not, okay? Changing their mind a lot, changing the word, what they say. Oh no, I didn't say that, you misunderstood. Not saying things, choosing what to say, what not. If that person, when they come back, if it's them, something will be different about them. They will be able to show that they have grown from the last time you've seen them. And they'll probably say that the argument with you, or that tense moment with you, or you putting up a boundary, was their breaking point, the illumination moment of, I need to get a grip on this because I'm losing Pisces. I hurt Pisces. But like I say, there will be something different about them. If they didn't have a car before, now they have a car because they're responsible, they've saved the money, they did what they needed to do, they have a car. Simple examples, silly examples, but just so you understand what I'm saying. They could have completely changed their looks, lost a bunch of weight, put some weight on, completely changed their style, completely changed their wardrobe, completely changed hairstyle, clothes, I don't know, right? They walk differently for some of you. They walk where they just stand up tall. Their posture is better. They look healthier, right? They feel they're healthier. If they're never paid for anything, they'll be paying for things. Or they will actually give you money that they owed you in the past, right? They will be different. They will show you something different. They will bring you something. This will be things you can see, touch, hear, feel. It's real, okay? And not only that, they will talk to you about what they understood from the situation and what they plan to do moving forward if you give them the chance. They will be very respectful, all right? This is how you know that that person has changed and that person has grown, right? If they come back around and it's the same old, it's a lot of words. It's very beautiful words, potentially. Excellent, beautiful, well-chosen words. But there's nothing else that seems to be different. That's when you go, no, thank you. I said what I said. That boundary's staying up, okay? Because it could be that you're dealing with someone who's just always on the merry-go-round, and they have good days and they have bad days, and it never stops. And when they're on a good day, they say all the right things, but then they go into a bad day and they never do it. And more importantly, they hurt you. Then here comes a good day and they come and apologize and talk and say all the nice things, right? They may even do something nice here and there, whatever, till they get comfortable. Then you go back into the bad days where they just hurt you and they take back everything they said. They never keep their word, etc. Okay? So there will be clues of who this person is and whether or not they've changed. But just be prepared. For the most part, I'm seeing the right kind of individual. They are different. They have changed. They have grown. They want to do better. They're ready to do better. They've already been doing better for themselves, and they want to do better to fix things with you. You come up as the Strength card energy here. So they know they can't BS you. They know they can't get away with stuff. They know they have to prove it to you. You don't even have to say it. Okay? And they will be prepared. They will be prepared. For those of you, this could be a situation where you might have been wrongfully accused. You might have been taken to court, reported, things filed against you, whatever it is. And it could be to do around family or around children. Or even in a job and something that you had, an idea you had, or your work, and someone might have been taken credit for, or said they accused you of cheating, they accused you of stealing it, they accused you of doing the wrong thing. They accused you of wrongfully winning a competition, right? And you've just been going back and forth with the situation. There's going to be a conversation here. I think someone new is coming into the picture. So a new person, an external factor, someone not biased. A new attorney, a new judge, a new policeman on the job, a new clerk when it comes to whoever handles cases, someone presiding over the situation, new manager, whatever it is, new person in HR, I don't know who it is. They will gather people and get the story for themselves. So this will be your chance to speak up. This will be your second chance, or a chance you didn't even think you would ever get, to speak your truth, to show them the proof you have. This is someone who is not biased, unbiased. And unbiased, is that the word? Non-biased? Jesus Christ, I can't think today. But unbiased. Thank you. There we go. We get there in the end. Oh, jeez. It's difficult to think straight when I'm half channeling because I forget human words. But this is someone who's unbiased, and they want to hear for themselves. They want a first-hand, what am I saying? This is what I mean. Anyway, they want to hear it for themselves. They want to see it for themselves. They don't go what other people have been saying. So if there has been corruption, if there has been people going hand in hand to make you look like the bad guy, whatever, that stops. Okay? Now, when you get a message or a call from this person, you may think it's a scam. And be very careful, okay? Because we have a lot of scammers out there. But there will be that feeling of, is this right? Give them a call. Give them a call, okay? Respond to the email. Ask for more information. Ask to know what this is about. Ask to know why they need to see you, why they want to see you, why first-hand account. Thank you. Because I really feel like this is a new person that is just after the truth, and they will be the turning point in the situation where you're going to be, your name will be cleared, your reputation will be cleared, you will be given what was taken from you, okay? And your luck will change as a result of this, all right? So Pisces, let's get you an oracle card to wrap this up. And stay tuned, Pisces, I will be doing your August monthly in a bit. I have a couple of private readings to do, and then I'll be up to date with those. Thank you for your patience. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces for the situation. We have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. There's definitely a change that is taking place here. Someone's taking the initiative to speak up, to communicate, to clear the air, is ready to do the work. Rite of passage is ready to do the work, is ready to take accountability, take responsibility, pay for their actions, pay for their consequences, make it up to you, correct a situation, okay? And play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Again, there's this aspect of feeling very defensive or very unsure, uncertain, if you can trust situation, if you can't. Again, if your intuition is screaming at you to run the other way, you run the other way. But if it's a case of, I'm not sure, okay, and your intuition, something's prompting you to get more information, to ask, then do that, okay? Keep an open mind in the situation, because you will be asked to a meeting, a face-to-face, a party, an event, drinks, dates, whatever this is, okay? And it will work in your favor. So Pisces, that is what I have for us today. Let me know how you resonate with the reading, if you do. What what's going on for you. Okay, thank you as always for your feedback. I love your comments. I'm behind on responding some comments, so I'll be doing that next. But I love your comments. I love you guys sharing your stories with me and giving me your feedback and confirmation, even when the message is not that great. But you know, it's still confirmation that the reading resonates, and hopefully that it helps. Okay, because that's why I do what I do. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.